Welcome back to Entertainment Files, your local fix. Now, I got the chance to sit down with Dream Team, who have collaborated with the likes of Big Nas and AKA.
And they have the awards to show just how successful they have been in the industry thus far.
Now, that's right, but enough from us. Let's get right into the chat.
Ooh, they want this. The bad girl trying to get the shun this. They want this. Bad girls trying to get the shun this.
Hello and welcome to Entertainment Files, an Afro-World View, the show that profiles local celebs, goes behind the scenes and unpacks all the showbiz news that you need to know. I'm your host, Violet Tumguelo, and in studio today we are joined by the dynamic, diverse Durban-born hip-hop duo Dream Team. Now welcome guys and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Now let's take it back. When you guys came into the industry was 2012 and it was all because of the track Take It. Take
Sure.
us back and why and what does Take It mean?
It's one of those words that we kind of, it represents anything basically. It was one of those situations where we were looking for something to kind of give the track the kind of feel that we were thinking about, and that word just came up randomly. So it kind of stuck, and then it became part of the song, and then it just represents, whatever you want it to be. It's not necessarily a strict word that's like meaning of, it's very loose in terms of what it means.
Yeah. Now, what would you say that, how would you compare the industry then in 2012 when you guys started or came out compared to the industry right now in 2018? Because I've seen your guys' work from opening up for acts from Wale to Rick Ross. How is the difference right now?
I think right now it's more open to everyone who wants to be an artist and who's aspiring to be an artist. People are paying more attention to people who are wanting to be artists. I think back then it was just a select few that would make it on TV or make it on radio. Now everyone has the platform to make it on. If you make good enough quality music, you're going to be on a certain platform on TV or on certain stages. So which is good, man. I think people deserve to have certain platforms to show their talents.
Now, you guys have literally taken every other musical artist that wants to be in the industry or wants to be in your guys' shoes, from opening acts for Rick Ross, Wale, from South Africa for AKA. You've also done a lot of collabs. Tell us, how does it feel and how did it feel to be a part of your Channel O, the acts for the X event that you guys had to open at?
Sure. I mean, when you do get called for things like that, it's obviously always something that, as an artist aspiring to get into the industry, you look forward to, and basically it's like the pinnacle. It shows that, the people that are in the right places are also seeing you, and that also speaks for the Amstel Boomtown that we're doing this weekend. It's another one of those shows that have done it for however many years. I think this is our third time doing it. So we're excited. It's always exciting. We're always happy to be involved and kind of show what we can do on the stage.
But not only that, you guys performed and did the open acts for a certain artist. You've also worked with Yash Elam, who's a legend in South Africa. I think every artist wants to be involved with a legendary musical artist. How was that experience to be working with a legend?
That was one of the most mind-blowing experiences we've ever had, because Yash Elam is a legend. And it was just like so authentic how it happened. We had just did a sample of his song, and then we somehow met him and got to sit down with him and tell him what we were trying to do with the song, where we want to take it, and we really wanted him involved. And he was like, okay, he's very humble, very down to earth, very family-orientated man. So it was just a mind-blowing experience. We had a lot of fun creating and fusing our sound with his sound, and the message in the song is very strong. We wanted to put it out there, especially at the time when we put it out there. So it was very fun, very exciting, very memorable also,
Now, in 2016, you guys were called by the Zulu King, Zulu King, chosen specifically by him to perform. And the reason that he chose you guys to perform was because he thought you guys were different and you guys were actually showing and producing what young people look up to and what young people want to do. How was that experience from being chosen? Because I don't think he just decides to just pick any other musical artist. How was that experience being chosen by him?
I think for me, probably one of the highlights so far. All respect to the King, Zwelithini, he's one of the people I think as Zulu people we kind of hold in the highest esteem, And not only did he pick us, but we traveled overseas. we did a show that was, you know, kind of celebrating him and just the lineage of the kings that we have, you know. So it was one of those things that is absolutely mind-blowing, because you travel, you know, to go to other places, and then you realize that people actually love our culture, even maybe more than we might actually realize, you know, and the significance of it in the world is actually quite huge. So it was an honor. We had to represent, obviously, ourselves, you know, the Zulu sort of culture, as well as South Africa. So it was a huge honor, and I hope, again, this year, I think we're going to be carrying it forward and trying to do it again,
Now, let's move to your guys' movement from Durban to Johannesburg.
Sure.
And I think it was not just an easy decision. Whenever you're moving city to come to a different city that you don't even know, you don't know what's going to happen. How are things at this moment? And should we expect any albums or a single coming out anytime soon, or even a brand that you guys are going to sponsor with? Like, what is happening at this moment?
Well, pertaining to the move, you know, I think we made the decision to move from Durban to Joburg to further the dream that we had started, you know. Obviously in Durban, small town, we had reached our ceiling. We thought we should take it to where the entertainment hub is and where we can further pursue our dreams and take it further. So with that, the move is obviously not easy. I think moving 3 people, not actually 4 people, into one place, you know, you just got to adjust to the change. We're also growing up. We're no longer as young as we were back then.
Yeah.
So it's helped us grow as men, individually and as a group, you know. And it's good because the work ethic here is at a high, so you are forced to also work very hard.
Now, I know you've worked also with Head Honcho, with the money, with sponsors. Are you guys thinking of coming up with your own brand anytime soon? Are you guys thinking of doing anything that must just surprise your fans?
I think we always, as an artist, you always got to look at doing, you know, merchandising. It's a revenue stream for you. So definitely, I think we are working on something towards that. We're just trying to figure out, obviously, the logistics of how it would work and where exactly in, you know, merch do we want to do, caps, you know, what kind of merchandise do we want to do, you know. And then as far as the brand, we obviously expanded, you know, as and when we can. We're doing an event now in Durban in September called Spring Break, Dubai Spring Break. This is the 4th year that's going to be happening. Very wonderful event. We've got a Sugar Marine on board, you know. We're doing it with Channel O now. We're doing it with Gagas. So, you know, there's things that we're working on, and it is definitely a growing brand. I think this year will be a really big year for the event, so we're excited about that.
Now, how hard is it when you're looking at the music, looking at South African hip-hop digitally? Do you think it's growing? Because we know in South Africa we have a tendency of music being downloaded, pirated in a very... In a way that affects the artist. So how is that? Well, when you look at your numbers, when you're looking at everything when it comes to people buying your music, how is it doing digitally, and what do you think the South African government that is involved within the music, what should be done to try and avoid such things?
That's almost fault.
Yeah. It's tricky to say, you know, what should be done, because there's always a way to kind of find, you know, around, you know, legitimate things. People always pirate, people always try and... So I think it will always exist, but it is definitely growing. I think that digitally, even physical copies, people are buying it, you know. We've got to remember that South Africa isn't a first world country like, you know, some of the countries that we might subscribe to, like your Americas. So there's still a divide. There's still people that listen to the radio, still watch your, you know, public broadcaster TV. So we can't just think about it, you know, like, oh, I need to live in a digital space. We still need to cater to those people as well. So it's just a matter of finding a balance, you know, making sure that you carry the urban imprint, but also don't lose the people that don't have access to those things.
Now, the one artist that you guys have worked with and was just authentic about his whole entire work, and what would you say to someone who's sitting at home right now who wants to be in your shoes, who inspires to be like you? What's the number one key to keep the crowd?
Well, just first and foremost, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, work very hard, learn and understand what you're getting yourself into, and just keep working hard, build good relationships. Relationships are very important in this industry. always stay humble. And,
Yeah.
you know, you'll get where you want to go. Believe in your dreams. Dreams will never die.
And
if you work
trust
towards
and
them.
follow your gut.
Yeah.
Trust and follow your gut. A lot of people might tell you, you know, oh, this won't work. You're a one of one. You're not. There's no two of you. So if you do it and you believe in it, you can do it. Just trust that you can do it. You will doubt yourself naturally. You know, we all have it, but just trust it. Follow your gut. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was Dream Team. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work. We certainly can't wait to see what's in the next accolades. All the best to your guys' musical career and to see you, and all the best. Thank you.
So much talent in one group. Wow.
You know it. Well, we want to sit down with the best there on Entertainment File.
That's right.
Now, while Dream Team work on a new music, we thought we'll help you out with what to do this weekend.
Let's check out the gig guide.
Starting off in Gauteng on Friday, catch a chorus line, a great musical capturing the spirit and tension of a real Broadway audition. Or you can watch The Color Purple, which is backed by popular demand at the Joburg Theatre.
On Saturday, enjoy William Shakespeare's shortest, darkest and most thrilling tragedy, Macbeth, at the Peter Turin Theatre. Or keen for a fun superheroes dress-up party? Then head on over to Billy the Bums, where DJ Roger Good will be live on the decks.
And to end off your weekend, catch the Market Theatre's play about the contribution and impact that Florence Phillips had in building a great understanding of art with early Johannesburg and its contemporary society. Then head out to the Alto and General Theatre on the Square to catch Jesse Clegg live.
And now taking a look at things to do this weekend in the Western Cape. On Friday, catch the intimate sessions with Arno Carstens live. Or prefer an evening at the theatre? Then appreciate and enjoy Shakespeare in Love at the Fugard Theatre.
Then on Saturday, indulge in the Willy Wonka-themed chocolate festival as it returns to Cape Town, and this year promises to be bigger, better, and even more chocolate-filled than before. Then later on, go check out the Zip Zap Circus Journey Beyond, where you get to see the artists painting bodies and defying gravity.
Then on Sunday, end the weekend off by attending an improvised comedy that's sure to make you laugh and feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's called 5 Lesbians Eating a Quiche. That should be interesting. Or why not allow Tani Evita to take you on a journey, or rather hilarious roller coaster ride to the freedom of expression in Tani Evita Praat Cactus.
That's all we have time for here at the EFL Studios, but we'll leave you with the new movie release for this weekend. That's the hilarious animation called Charming.
The film is about a young prince with an irresistible appeal. Cursed as a child, Prince Charming compulsively proposes to every woman he encounters, leaving a trail of lovesick ladies and scorned lovers to wreak vengeful havoc on the kingdom. Ultimately, his father, King Charming, gives the young prince an ultimatum: find a true love before his 21st birthday or lose all claim to the throne.
Well, sounds like one for the kids and adults too, but well, that's all from us here at the EFL Studios. Remember to tweet, Instagram, Facebook us using the hashtag EntertainmentFiles. See you next week for your local fix.
Prince Charming, it is time to choose your one true love and liberate all others from your spell.
Piece of cake. Kiss me now and save us all.
Does this normally work for you?
Only with every other lady in the land. Wow! Well, that was different. So determine which of these 3 princesses is my true love. The fate of my entire kingdom depends on it.
Your kingdom's in luck, because I can take you to them.
We leave at once. Oh, hey. I feel so alive. For the love of anything you love, help me!
What is your plan?
True love must be earned by running the gauntlet of 3 impossible tasks. 1, cross an impassable pass.
Hang on!
2, survive an unsurvivable attack.
We're dead.
Hello there, you delicate little flowers.
Wow. I got you.
And 3, conquer an unconquerable beast. Let's do this. Well, that played out differently in my mind.